Christmas Eve, and I did not expect anything to happen today from a music end, but of course, when it's relatively quiet on the music front, Carti is the one to break that silence, if anyone is going to do it. And today, he went on his Instagram and he posted 2 new photos. Well, he posted 1 photo as a post, and then he put 2 up as a story. And I'll show those up right here. And basically it's a waveform, and it's a picture with a parental advisory sticker in the bottom right corner, which signifies that this is the cover for either an album or a single. And there's obviously a lot of guessing as to what this specifically could be. Could it be Whole Lotta Red 2? Could it be Self-Titled 2? Could it be Whole Lotta Red Deluxe, Self-Titled Deluxe? And it's tough to say what it actually is, but you see somebody on, the Playboi Carti subreddit saying that it's a single titled Wicked, which is track 2 of 16 on the long album Music. There are no sources here that are laid out for everyone to see. If anything, I would expect maybe academics or somebody to have something to say in a bit. But also worth noting is Carti's manager has also posted this album cover, shared the album cover post from Carti's page to her story. And we can also share that same characteristic with members of Homicide Gang who've shared it as well. Spotify's commented under the post, and it's really tough to say what this will specifically be, but what I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point is that it is something. What that something is kind of the mystery and the fun behind it, and unpacking whether or not it could be an album, whether it is the lead single for Music. It's tough to say what it actually is, but I think some of the artistry in this from Carti's end, and it's not quote unquote trolling, but leading your audience on enough to the point where they get to have some fun with it. And obviously with Carti, he does mislead his audience in that he'll tweet, Deluxe soon, and then never drop Deluxe. But at the same time, is he really lying if this is the Deluxe? I mean, soon could be 3 years, it could be 2 months, 1 week. But I think regardless, I'm pretty sure Carti goes on these subreddits to see what people are sort of unpacking about his music and his release schedules and all of that. And now I think it's worth mentioning, reasons why he wouldn't drop. And I think the main reasons for that being that Homicide, Bino, and Michi just dropped an album. They just dropped it a few weeks ago. It's still kind of gaining traction, I'd say, or it might be tapering off a bit in terms of, popularity, new people discovering it. But his label mates have recently dropped. And that would be my reason to think maybe this isn't new music. And kind of on that same wave being, Destroy Lonely and Ken, this has been the opium year outside of Carti. And, Carti could have been waiting until the end of the year to drop something to give these guys their space, their deserved space on the opium roster. But at the same time, it's also it's been 2 years or whatnot without giving you guys some music. So here's something for Christmas. And honestly, considering how awesome the rollout was for Whole Lotta Red, and I'm sure Carti enjoyed the hell out of it because it was a roller coaster ride of expectations, controversy, pushback, audience, a civil war amongst the Carti fans. But I think that he definitely enjoyed that, and I know the label did too, because Carti is one of the only artists that can make a quiet moment about himself. And I don't think many other rappers, even similar to him in his lane, can do that. I think the only one that could do that before him was Ye at his peak. And I don't really see any other artists maintaining that cultish fan base that Carti maintains right now. And I think that's why we are getting so much noise and I think unpacking and analyzation of what this new music could be. But I think it's just fun to look at it, pick it apart a bit, or at least let the Carti fans do the dirty digging into figuring out what it might be called, what it might sound like. Hell, I'm pretty sure that they're out there analyzing the waveform synthesis that was posted in that screenshot. But to each their own in terms of how you decide to spend your Christmas Eve. But I know how I'm going to be spending my Christmas Eve at about 11 p.m. Central Time, and hopefully you're spending it the same way as me. Let me know what you think, if this is going to be a new album, a new single, a deluxe for self-titled, a deluxe for Whole Lotta Red, whatever it is, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you so much.